Hey, this is Brandon Smitley from EliteFTS.com with another training log video with commentary. This is week 4, day 1 of meet prep, squat and deadlift day. Back in the garage with the team. Today was mainly a squat emphasis training day. So I took 395 for a double with no wraps. Got back into the wraps for this, even following last weekend at the powerlifting experience. And I took 425 for 2 doubles in the mystical wraps. So these are not going to be my competition wraps. I'm just kind of working around, playing around with them, see what I think of them. Because quite honestly, when I put the crates on, this is probably going to feel even easier. So the way I look at it is also builds a ton of confidence as well. But from what I could see, things look great. I also rolled my shorts up on that one side, that way for camera purposes I could see my depth a little bit easier despite the odd angle. So if you think my pants are a little messed up, that kind of explains why. Then I took a reverse band set of 455 with mini bands. I wasn't getting anything at the top on that, and I was getting maybe 30 pounds at the bottom. I don't even know if it was that. It wasn't very much. But this set, I really exploded up as fast as I could with it. I wanted to really build a ton of confidence with this weight. This is probably going to be lighter than my opener, so just trying to get used to the heavy workloads again. Being smart. Then I took 5 singles with 255 for some technique work here on Sumo. Just trying to groove that pattern, keep it around. This is something I picked up from Brian Carroll, and I felt like it did me really well last meet, and I'm going to continue to do that as well. Just perfect solid techniques, what I'm wanting for each and every rep. Then I went to the 2-inch Sumo block pulls against chains. This way I'm not pulling completely heavy from the floor, but I'm still keeping some weight in my hands. This really felt actually really good. The first rep was a little slower than I would have liked. The second rep was fantastic. Then I decided to film my accessory work in with this as well, because I realized I only had 2 movements left. I thought, what the hell? So I hit some close stance, safety squat bar, squats, ramping up to a decently heavy set of 10. So what I had planned was 3 sets of 10 to 15. I had to kind of just judge on how I'm feeling that day. It could be 12s, it could be 10s, it could be 15s, it could be 10, 12, 15. It really just kind of depends on what I'm feeling that day and how the workload prior to coming into this has made me feel. So if I'm feeling good, I can push a little bit more, but if I'm not, I can back it off and just really work on some quality reps at lighter weight. Today I was actually feeling a little bit better, but I wanted to be a little bit on the safe side, so I did 3 sets of 10, but I ascended them up over the course of this exercise. So the first set was pretty easy, second set was moderate, and the third set was a bit more tough. I did this to get almost like a pre-exhaust training effect from it. So by the time I got to 315 would feel a little bit slower, it would move a little bit slower, but at the same time I know if I wanted to just take 315 as my work sets, it would be doable. So I'm just kind of limiting my work with the pre-exhaust method there. So it's a little bit different, certainly not much of a powerlifting philosophy, but I think it's a good way to stay safe during meet prep, but also get in some quality work on our weaknesses. And with the close stance, I'm obviously really working on my quad development and strength. And then I hit some ab work, so I just show a little bit of that. Hit some pikes. I think it was 3 sets of 25. My goal was just 75 total reps. And then I also did like some what people would call mountain climbers, or knees to stomach, knees to chest, whatever. It's kind of like a drop set for these, because it was much easier than I was expecting. Been a while since I've done some pikes. So next week these will probably get intensified at least a little bit in some sort of fashion. But that's really it for for the training work. Thanks for checking in, and as always, keep my training logs on EliteFTS.com.